A month before this trip, I was launching my snail mail projects from scratch. And every day was a new problem I didn't know how to solve. By the time we packed the car to Angers, I was just tired. And I was the kind of tired that sits behind your eyes and doesn't leave. And this is what happened when I finally stopped. We broke the 5-hour drives in Orleans and 1 hour lunch.
Do you know where you are? No?
A cathedral, some air. I was here, I think more than 10 years ago. I always do this on long trips. I need to mark the transition between leaving and arriving, between the person I was at home and the one I want to be when I get there. And something to me started to exhale. Welcome to Angers. We arrived like 10 minutes ago. It's beautiful. It's 31 degrees though. We're gonna rest a little bit because it took us a little bit more than 6 hours. Just because we stopped in Orleans for approximately 1 hour plus. But it's good stop. We saw cathedral, we saw beautiful streets, we had a lunch there, and now I have a shower and go for dinner in a restaurant, but it will be just Axel and me. I'll show you little details from there. So we spent 2.5 hours talking about each dish.
There is carrot stuffed with artichoke, I think. There is onion and toast.
So I realized somewhere between the second and third course that we hadn't done this for a long time. Just us, no plans, no phones, no snail mail. The next day we took a small boat along the Loire. Just to say, today I planned none. Actually, everything is planned by my husband. Now we are on the boat in Loire River. After that, we're gonna have a lunch. After that, we're gonna see some kangaroos, which is quite a good option for Sophie because she never saw kangaroos before. I think we will be able to pet them and feed them, so I'm looking forward to it. And then after that, we go to some bar for some dinner. So it's a little bit family time. And I'll link everything below because it looks like it's gonna be a really good day. I was driven through the Loire Valley a few times since moving to France, and it does something to me. The chateau sitting in the hills, the light on the water, the feeling that people have been living beautifully here for centuries, and that beauty is still just here, free, available to anyone who slows down enough to see it.
Le village de la Pointe.
J'ai pris plein de mal. A little bit of atmosphere from the market, and now we're going for lunch. Do we have reservations or no?
Il y a un plat.
Lunch was really relaxing and nice. I think you can make a mistake in France. Easy to find dining on casual dining. You can always find some really decent food and nice environment like in Loire. We are in a kangaroo park. I think it's gonna be very interesting for Sophie to pet a kangaroo. I think that's possible, and it reminds me a little bit of Australia because I was there like a few years ago. I'm looking forward to see how it looks like here in Europe.
150 of them, roaming free, some with babies in their pouches.
Alors, ça va peut-être te dire combien de personnes. C'est bien, tu t'es pas oublié, on est bon.
seen kangaroos in the wild, but watching my daughter see them for the first time in the middle of France, I thought about how strange and wonderful it is, the life we build.
Il faut connecter le puzzle.
You can feed them, but just a little bit because the bread is actually like a chocolate for them.
That evening we found a bar by the river, run by a woman who was so visibly passionate about the place that you felt in the moment you walked in. A live band, tables outside, a huge children's playground right next to the water. I didn't need to eat or drink anything. I just needed to sit there and feel it. Sometimes a place does that. It holds you for a moment and say, this is enough. You are enough, and stop running.
And the day is over. That's the end of the Sunday. So today was quite busy and I'm quite tired. And I always feel when I'm tired it's hard for me. I need to do a few things every time. So I'm a little bit tired and it's actually 11 o'clock. The problem with the long days is that I can't realize when it's 10 o'clock. And definitely tomorrow I won't get up early. I think I'm gonna try to rest, especially because it's gonna be a long day again. So we're traveling like 2.5, 3 hours to reach family, cousins of Sophie and Axel's, my husband's brother. So it's a family thing, birthday of a little boy, and I think for me that's the perfect time sometimes to learn lots of French spoke by kids, which is make it easy to absorb and to understand. That's a good thing. And then so see you tomorrow. Good morning.
Next day we've been to see our other parts of the family on the countryside with a little bit of wine and sun on our faces, and Sophie and their cousins. And I had spent a month asking myself what I'm building is worth it, and if anyone will care if I'm doing enough. That weekend didn't answer those questions, but it reminded me why I asked them in the first place, because I wanted a life that feels like this, and I wanted to show you that you can have one too. If this felt like something, the letter I write every month go even deeper.